Hey guys, this is James with Project Rowing. I'm reviewing another video that was posted on Technique Tuesday on Reddit. So here we go. We're just going to launch right into this. So I watched this video already, and the big thing that kind of sticks out to me right here is the lunge into the front end. You want to move through the recovery with a lot more control. You want to have a nice consistent speed. We don't want to think of the catch as something we need to jump at in that last bit. We want the catch to be something that we move fluidly in and just kind of find placement. So you can see this kind of last second, it's very snappy trying to get that catch. And you see the body kind of comes over, the arms kind of throw out, it's a little hot. It's got this like jumpiness to it. And you see there's a lot of unevenness side to side. That's because when you lunge like that into the front end, you throw body weight and it's not as controlled. Again, you see you lunged over to the port side twice there. You gotta have that control on the top quarter. Otherwise, I think the stroke is pretty good. But I assume that you're looking for this guidance because you feel that instability at the front end, and that's really where it needs to be cleaned up. So we're going to watch this one more time, and we're going to watch it a little bit slower. We'll watch it at half speed. Just looking at that front end, let's pause it as we get a little bit more of a side view. So right here, you want to look at the body angle. We want to be getting that early. That's another part of this. You get that early body angle. It's going to set you up so you don't need to lunge with the upper body and go for the catch. The catch is really something that you find by lifting the handle and allowing the seat to compress in. We don't want to try to find the catch by throwing the hands out, by slamming the hands in any way. In fact, let's slow this down even further. There's a little bit too much distance in my mind between the hands. You can't be afraid of kind of having the knuckles rub together, having the right hand knuckles kind of banging against the handle of the starboard oar. That closeness is going to give you a little bit more stability, a little more flatness, because you're going to have an evenness from the blades. There isn't that much of a difference. When you get to the catch, you almost don't notice that there's a height difference between the starboard and the port handles. So, if you have that big disparity as you're coming through the recovery, that's too much. So finish looks fine here. You see a little bit more posture, but that's just being nitpicky. Good position with the legs. It's not bad with the recovery. Again, I'd like to see a little bit more crispness with setting that body angle over. And I think it does a good job of holding through the drive here. It's really important. But again, it's a lot of that instability coming into that front end. Yep. So there it was really clear. You could see the body go from kind of here to here, kind of lunged out and throwing the upper body out into the catch. We want to get that compression with the seat. And unfortunately, because of that, yep, there you can see it, and you saw how deep that port blade went into that catch. And because of that, you have to spend a lot of your time through the drive. Even though you have a good connected drive, you have to spend a lot of that time refinding your center. You don't have the stability into the catch and around the catch, and so the center through the drive isn't there. You need to actually kind of make adjustments through the drive to refine that, and then you set up again, and then you lose it again as you come into the catch. So that's the big thing here. Some of the drills that I can recommend for this is legs only drill. And what that does is it basically forces you to have the forward body angle the whole time, and to just use the seat coming forward and a little rise in the handles to get the catch. Because you do want to get placement as you come into the full compression. So it's basically as the seat here. I'm going to get a good chance to pause it. So you can see that handle disparity I was talking about earlier. Here, this gap should not be nearly as big. But then you're going to notice here's the body angle, and my guess is that body angle you're going to compress all the way into the knees. Yeah. It's not too bad. But again, you got that handle disparity there. But, you know, by doing the legs only, that's what we're talking about here. Here's your seat. And basically, as the seat moves forward, the hands are going to kind of move up and in, and then you make a connection like, oh, my mouse just freaked out. Let's try that again. So you got your seat here. As it moves forward, hands are going to move up into the catch, but you don't want to feel like you're throwing them out so much as you are kind of just dropping, unweighting them up into the catch. Alright, we'll watch the rest of this here, but that's the big drill, doing a little bit of that. The other one you can do I call mud drill, which is where you sit at 3/4 slide, squared and buried. So the blades are in the water, you're going to compress to full stroke, and then as soon as you reach full compression, just start your drive and take one stroke. And the idea is you're already connected. There's a little bit of lift into the drive on that last stroke there. And then the other thing I was kind of noticing earlier, might as well say this now, is as soon as you stop worrying about pressure, as soon as you stop trying to overextend into that front end, you're going to notice that your stroke gets a lot cleaner. So he's kind of throwing them out again, trying to really throw it out with the hands. Comes through the line, and you see the paddle, and a lot calmer into that front end. All right, this has been another video by James of Project Rowing. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you liked it, put down a like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, just at Project Rowing. I also have a website. It's not really up yet, but definitely take a look. We're going to be coming out with some pretty nice content, and this is what we do. All we're going to be doing is just trying to give out good rowing information. So if you're a rower and you like good rowing information, this is the place for you. Hope you guys enjoy.